Okay, before I get into this video, I just want to let you guys know that as this channel, you know, it being gaming and everything like that, this is something that I originally thought would have been absolutely funny because something in my brain told me to check this out, and I feel like this is actually going to be something completely different, completely funny, but let's see how this goes. So Blake, Sick back once more again with another video, and for this video, I'm doing something different, obviously, because I'm using my professional camera with the microphone and all this pajazz in a weird style now. But today, it seems like we have something interesting because we have excerpts from poorly written fanfiction. I'm so pumped. This is something that's completely different, and as we know, the world of fanfiction can have its positive ups and really disturbing fetish downs, I guess you can say. It could range and it could get bad very quickly depending on what kind of fanfiction you like. But this is a little bit of a toned down, I guess, I hope, version of that, and we're gonna be reading some of the worst fanfiction I'm not even a fan of fan fiction. I'm not really into fan fiction. Let's see what catches our eye here. Let's see if there's any difference. We have Shibuya, Cold-Blooded Woman. Category is Bleach Naruto crossover. Oh my god. Okay, what's the next one? Entry 22. How do you even say that? Quilava's Feelings. Category Pokemon. Our warning. This fanfiction brings up the age-old question, is it bestiality if the human is having sex with a Pokemon? What? What? Is it bestiality if the human is having sex with a Pokemon? Last time I checked, aren't the majority of some Pokemon based off of actual animals in some way, or even maybe mixtures of animals? So I'm gonna just take it that that is, of course, bestiality. I would have to say yes it is, but you have been warned. Beyond the read, more break is smut, bad smut. But the most disturbing part is the author tries to seriously depict smut and love between her original character and a Pokemon. I don't know why this one catches my eye, but I feel like I want to read it, but also regret reading it at the same time. You know what? Screw it. Entry 21. Let's just see it. Let's see it. All right. This should be interesting. Oh my god. Can't believe I'm actually gonna get to one of these. Rachel began walking over to Blaze's bed. Then he unwrapped her arms around him, trailing her hand down his sides. She whispered in his ear seductively. Blaze, you should have said something. If I knew this sooner, I could have helped more. She purred into his ear. What? She purred into his ear? Like, what? She purred into his ear. I cannot get over that little sentence right there. Her arms picking him up and setting him between her legs on the bed. She spread her legs, letting his body fall back onto her stomach area. Okay, that makes sense. It's like open area so you can like lay your head on. Okay. It's like cuddle. And let her hand trail from his chest to his stomach, then to his sticky shaft. She trailed her finger up it, taking the mouth. Where she lubricated her fingers enough not to hurt Blake. Wait, so okay, I'm assuming this is a Blaziken, but this is starting to kill me right now. Oh my god. She trailed her finger up it, taking the off of it and to her mouth, where she lubricated her fingers enough not to hurt Blaze, riding her cool fingers up his steaming hot shaft. She began to stroke it with the tender, loving feeling of her inner self. After she began to build his climax up to a small peak, she shifted her body, picking him up so that his rear end was on her chest. What? And her head was against the plush pillows. Ready? She asked softly. Lava was his reply. What? What kind of reply is that when somebody says you're ready and that's lava? Am I missing something here? With that, she licked her lips teasingly, then placed them gently on the tip. Blaze tensed up and shuddered, but gently placed his paw on the back of her head. Feeling this, Rachel gently took his whole shaft into her mouth. Her head bobbed lightly. Blaze thought for a second before switching his position to where his stomach was on her chest, and his face was down where her pink panties were. He blushed, tugging them aside to reveal her soaking wet slit. Reveal her His paws were on the panties off hurriedly. He let his paw run down it, opening her tender lips with such. This is so bad. This is terrible. Okay, if my face gets like tomato red, I'm extremely sorry. Oh man, I have to do this quick before my camera's sensor burns out. He let his paw run down it, opening her tender lips with such care, his tongue licking at the sensitive nub at the top. Feeling him do this, she moaned, taking the shaft in deeper. I can't. Her head pressing closer and closer to his fur. She hummed a little. Hums. Like who? What? Hummed? What? Making vibrations ring through the swelling shaft. Blaze's hips begin to buck slightly, his face lapping at her sweet juices as he buckled, his paw prodding at her entrance. Holy crud, I almost lost track here. A few minutes later, they both reached an intense orgasm. Blaze licked up Rachel's sweet juice. And Rachel got the taste of Blaze's spicy sweet seed in her mouth. It was a sensation to die for. After taking a moment to regain control, Blaze shifted between her legs, his hips close against hers, his shaft still hard enough to rub in between her wet lips. I love the abbreviations for, you know, vagina and penis here, because whoever wrote this obviously decided, you know, we should totally keep this, I don't know, PG-13 once actually. I give this a rating of XXX because this is absolutely ridiculous. It's still so bad because this is between an actual human and a Blaziken, which is a Pokemon, which is possibly considered to be an animal, which is bestiality. So I'm literally reading a fan fiction of how some female somewhere on the internet, probably on Tumblr, I don't know, I'm sorry to anyone that owns a Tumblr here watching this video. This is so bad. Okay, let's just continue on. His shaft still hard enough to rub in between her wet lips. Rachel blushed, nodding to him slightly. Oh my god, this is so bad. But Blaze, please, I want you inside of me. Please take me, she panted, grinding her hips against his throbbing member. Getting a playful thrust in response. Quayla, he panted, shifting his hips so that the shaft lined it up with her love hole. Her love hole? Why can't this just be a simple thing? I'm just like her vaginal cavity, her vagina, something, okay? And he began to slide it in with ease. He blushed and moaned out, feeling her warmth and tightness, but stopped once he felt her hymen. Getting a motion to keep going, Blaze thrusted his hips faster, but still gentle as to not hurt his loved one. He moaned, his paws holding her hips, his hips smacking into her with each thrust. The intoxicating sensations and aromas filled their brain. I don't even want to imagine, but I just find it funny how disgusting that might smell. Sweaty human sex with a Blaziken. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Okay, the intoxicating sensations and aromas filled their brains. And soon enough their climaxes began, both of them gaining in height at the same moments. Rachel noticed this because Blaze began to thrust faster and his eyes closed tighter. She moaned out, which caused Blaze to reach inside of her. His spicy scene. Oh my god. Flooding into her awaiting womb, and her insides contracted against his throbbing shaft. Blaze then shuddered from the excitement, but pulled out and crawled to sleep next to her. This is so bad. And this is not even the full story. This is... Yo! Wait, hold on. Let me look at this full story. Please do not tell me this is from the actual person. Oh my god. I'm literally tearing up here. Oh my god. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. I'm very sorry if people who are watching this are really uncomfortable. I probably will have a warning in the beginning, but yeah, I'm extremely sorry for that, and I guess that's the best way to describe at the end of the video. But anyways, of course, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'm not gonna really do something like this a lot, maybe once in a blue moon when I'm in the mood for it, and who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Anything can happen on YouTube, anything. Until next time, Plague, stay cool. This is Sick Kraken. Peace out.